Well, we are starting to see that holiday travel rush with millions expected to fly this weekend. With long lines and security check-in, it can be exhausting. But travel experts say there are things you can do to make sure your trip is as smooth as possible.
You know, right now we're surprisingly busy. Usually this week before Christmas, it kind of quiets down.
At Elm Grove Travel, president and owner Jenny Cagle says her office has been busy helping people find holiday travel destinations.
We've had a lot of people looking for holiday gift ideas and giving experiences instead of actual gifts, so we've been excited to help people with that.
Jenny has worked at Elm Grove Travel since 1996 and says if you're traveling across the states or internationally, there are things you can do to make your trip a smooth one.
It's a busy weekend to be out there, so one of the things we recommend is people allow extra time when they're arriving at the airport. You know, we're always kind of tempted to cut it close, but this is the weekend to make sure you allow yourself about 2 hours before your flight leaves to get to the airport. And
the TSA is expecting a busy year-end holiday season with Thursday and Friday the busiest times to fly. Jenny says the most common mistake she sees people make is not checking proper documentation before arriving at the airport.
So you want to make sure your driver's license hasn't expired. Also looking at passports to make sure they don't expire. There's a lot of countries that require 6 months validity from the time you travel. So you want to really take a look at that.
While many will be flying with gifts for loved ones, the TSA and Jenny suggests if it's not checked in your bag, to skip that fancy wrapping paper.
If you're checking them in your check bag, they can be wrapped. But if you are taking them through security, you do want to leave them unwrapped so they can see what it is.
While millions are expected to take to the skies over the holiday weekend, Jenny says the best thing you can do is to remain patient and calm.
You know, you're at an airport with a ton of people. The airline crew is just doing the best they can, and so you just have to have a little bit of patience, and things don't go exactly right, that's okay. You're going to get there.
Yeah, so have a little patience. And one last thing, there are some food restrictions as well. Solids may be transported in that carry-on bag. However, liquids or spreadable foods such as eggnog and maple syrup, well, it's just best to put that in your check-in bag.